Hi everyone, so today's video I'm going to share about how I became an ultrasound technologist, or also known as a medical sonographer here in the United States. Just a little bit of background about me. I had a bachelor's degree in commerce, major in banking and finance, so I know it's a completely different world from the medical field. So because of that, I have to submit my foreign transcript to an international company that can translate my grades to the equivalency of the United States grading system here. So once that's done, I have to give the copy to the school where I'm going to enroll for my associate's degree. So I actually applied for an occupational therapy assistant just because at that time diagnostic medical sonography has not opened yet. I was actually pretty thrilled. It was an exciting moment, but also it was very nerve-wracking because I don't know, what to expect about going to school here in this country. It will be so different. That's what was in my head. So I thought it would be so difficult. I started my prerequisite was summer class May 18 of 2015. I started 2 subjects, arts and then psychology. The reason that I started just 2 classes just because I don't want to be a full-time student at that time, because I was also working. Once that's done, I was actually very surprised and happy because I got a 4.0 grade, and apparently that was the highest grade that you can get in this country, so that was pretty exciting. I did get my medical terminology class on August 2015. September of 2015, that's when I started the biology 1. Now, I have no experience with biology classes at all, so when I started that, it was pretty challenging. I got that done. I started hearing that the school will be opening a new program, which was the Diagnostic Medical Sonography program. I researched about it, what it entails. So in order for me to make a decision, I went ahead and talked to one of the program directors and asked her a bunch of questions. What does that program entail? What will be the expectations? What is the job prospect? In my part, I don't want to spend a lot of money to go back to school and waste my time not liking it or not getting a job. So one of the advice that she gave me is to actually do a job shadowing. You can actually go to clinic sites, hospitals, and then just ask them if you can job shadow, because you can eventually see how the sonographer works. I ended up not doing the job shadowing. What I did was just research, actually Google medical sonographer jobs, because it's gonna list the job responsibilities, and then that kind of made me think, okay, this is what I wanted. I want to help people where I can take some images and then help the doctors figure out what exactly is going on with the patient. I made a decision to applying for the Diagnostic Medical Sonography program. I have to take the TEAS. It is a standardized test where it has math, English, scientific reasoning, science, it's all combined in there. And from that time, they have a certain score in order for you to get accepted to the program. That's one of the requirements. The first time I took that test, oh my God, I failed. So it got me so sad and terrified. So then my husband's like, no, we're going to review again and you're gonna retake again, because you'll only get the highest score that you have. So I took it again, second time. I increased my score 10 times higher than the previous one, and even the program director was surprised about that, because she said it was rare to have that kind of a big jump. So I'm glad that happened. And then so there are 11 prerequisite courses that you need to take. A few of those I don't need to repeat it just because it was covered from my bachelor's degree. So we started at fall semester 1, that was August 21st. Actually the first day of Diagnostic Medical Sonography school. The first day of clinicals was September 25th of 2017. Fall semester 1, these are the courses. And then you're also going to do the pre-check drug screen, your background check, the physical exam, immunizations, and TB skin test actually required for you to be able to do your clinical. I will also show you the exam that I had in sectional anatomy. That was November 28th of 2017. And then December 14 of 2017, I was invited to be a guest speaker for a high school class. That was actually enjoyable because I was able to talk to a lot of high school kids. Spring of semester 2, then the courses, and that's when we started our SPI, the ultrasound physics. I took my exam on August 2018, and you have to pass that before the semester ends at that time. And then I got my certificate October 22 of 2018. During that time, that is part of the grading system in school. If you pass the SPI, you'll get the grade A, and then if you did not, then they will give you a B. Summer semester 3, where we already started the vascular stuff, and then make sure you ask the sonographer, hey, can I practice after you did this patient? So, you know, you always have to ask, because sonographers sometimes they will not tell you, hey, do you want to practice? So as a student, you just have to be proactive, you know, and that really helped you. All the sonographers that you're working with at that time when you were a student, they will actually grade you as well. They will give feedback to your teachers. Last semester, which was fall semester, that's when we start to review. Part of the class was just reviewing whatever registry that you would like to take. For example, if you're going to do the abdomen, we're actually reviewing OBGYN sonography at that time, abdominal sonography, and then you have to take your specialty registry. That's when you will be licensed as a diagnostic medical sonographer. I took my abdomen registry on December 10 of 2018. That was the hardest exam I ever took, but I'm glad I only took it one time and I passed it, because that was super important. You'll be able to get that license in order for you to work. And then I got my abdomen registry certificate on January 18 of 2019, that following year. And our DMS ceremony is December 12 of 2018. So it was just a really small ceremony. It was beautiful. It was all worth it. When you start to really make a decision, okay, this is a program that I would like to do, you want to make sure that the school is accredited by CAAHEP. So that was a commission and accreditation for allied health education program. That's very important, because when you apply for a job, they will ask you what school did you go to, and then they will check if it's accredited. Please pass your registry. So whatever registry you want to do, vascular, abdomen, OBGYN, either one of those, or you can even take all of those. That will be terrific. In our area over here, you will not get a job if you are not licensed, if you have not passed at least one registry. That's very important. Just make sure your grades are higher, especially your biology 1 and 2, just to give you an edge that you'll get accepted to the program. What really helps me, it's most of my grades are 4.0, so it helps. Very competitive program, guys. They will only accept 10. I paid probably $5,000 for schooling, and that's from my own money, but 2 people quit. It was too hard for them. Yeah, so don't give up easily if this is really what you want to do. I know you can do it. If I did it, and I for sure know you can. So again, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. You can always drop your questions below, and thank you again. See you next time. Bye.